My name is Turan Sahin. I'm the CEO of Allianz Services, so the GBS company of Allianz Group. And here my role is to drive the GBS organization for the Allianz Group, create superior client experience, drive operational excellence, and as well create huge value for the company in terms of productivity, efficiency, as well as happy customers. The definition of value for a GBS company goes along as well with a self-understanding of the GBS organization itself. If we remember in the past, when GBS started and were conducted, the focus was on cost savings, on transaction activities, as well as on low-skilled back office activities. Today, the self-understanding of a GBS organization is completely different. And my interpretation of the value goes along with three elements. First of all, is the scope of the GBS organization. Today, if you look to the GBS industry, is focused on highly skilled activity. So moving away from transactional to high-end skill activities. The second thing is, when we look from a customer perspective, focus was on back office activities. The future is focusing on customer, helping the customer in the moment of truth to fulfill their needs and satisfy the customer. And thirdly, goes along as well the talents. As I earlier said, the lower skills are not anymore relevant for the GBS industry. What is relevant is the highly skilled areas. So the expertise, the technical skill set become more relevant and as well upgrading on the value chain from low skilled to high skilled activities. So the GBS industry is done with the cost arbitrage. The future is the skill arbitrage, and that will matter most in the future in the context of volatile environment, of uncertainty, as well on talent scarcity, and as well on demographics. To all the challenges all of us having today, the future GBS organization has to be ready for the next decade. So we need to start now to act. GBS has to be the driver for the innovation and has to be ahead of the game, has to use the full power of technology with the combination of the human intelligence to be the best lever by serving the customer. And last but not least, it has as well to get a seat together with the business. So developing solutions together with the business hand in hand. I think the role of GBS is evolving in a very positive manner. First of all, as I mentioned earlier, you are not anymore the extended workbench. You are not anymore the low-skilled company. Today's the role of GBS is growing dramatically if we consider all the changes around us and all the innovations happening today. So therefore, GBS has to be self-confident enough to request a seat on the table with the business. What means that? That means, first of all, as a GBS organization, you need to build the right technical skill set that you build up competencies towards the business. The second thing is, whatever you promise, you need to deliver. And thirdly, you need as well a strong talent pool with great capabilities, with future-oriented capabilities, but as well with strong resilience and flexibility in the context as well of the new way of working. Having said that, the future is happy employee, happy customer. And happy customer as well means happy employees. Therefore, you need to elevate your employee engagement to increase the customer satisfaction. Secondly, you need to much better utilize technology in terms of improving process flows, improving the productivity, applying technologies that makes the life of your employees easier and offers the customer seamless procedures. When I started building up Allianz Services, so the excitement of the business was on a very low level. You are not the loved one. And my suggestion to future GBS leaders is you can become a hero. And how to do that? First of all, when you start up with a GBS company, you need really to be very competent. So in whatever you're doing, you need to be an expert and you need to be ahead of the business. The second thing is deliver on promise. AI is everywhere and everybody's talking about it. But let me a little bit simplify this aspect. First of all, we need to get the bot out of the human being. What I mean by that? Whatever is simple task, whatever is transactional, wherever there is no customer interactions required, automate it. Because today we have a highly skilled talent pool in the GBS companies. And in my shop, we have more than 80% with university degrees. So you cannot border these colleagues with simple tasks. That's the reason take the bot of the human being means move away the simple tasks, automate them. The second element is AI. So before applying AI, you need to do your homework. You need to clean and mine your data lake. That's the first thing. Secondly, you need to apply technologies where you can improve the processes, the process flow. For example, you can do process mining, you can do task mining. That gives you a good overview where you can map the process landscape, but as well the activity landscape. Building on that, when you have your X-ray, then you need to identify the dark spots on the X-ray. And then you need the expertise of the GBS industry, translating these dark spots in the X-ray in best-in-class processes to create a seamless process for the customer and to create an excitement activity for the employees. When we have done that, the next generation, then you can start to think about AI. And AI means for me how to create co-pilots for our agents in the customer contact centers, for our agents doing policy administration, for our agents are doing sales on the phone. And how can we improve while the agent is on the phone with AI, the life of our agents? It's very simple. AI helps you to consolidate all the information to create a summary. In the moment of truth, where you talk to your customer, and the agent can immediately react and be responsive and will be helpful that you have a first call resolution, and then you increase at that moment the happiness of the agent as well as the happiness of your customer. Therefore, the future will be the AI will not replace anyone. The ones applying AI will replace you. What I highly appreciate in this conference, first of all, is the biggest one, where the entire GBS industry meeting at a very nice place. But the excitement, the exchange, the dialogues with peers, it's amazing. The second thing is, if you want to be ahead of the game, you need to join the conference. Why I'm saying that? We have great, innovative companies on this fair, a lot of startups, and a lot of people with huge collection of intelligence when it comes to the evolution of the GBS industry. Clearly as well, meeting the BPO provider, listening to them, understanding what is their challenges, and matching your challenges with your peers, with the providers, with the big BPO players, but as well with all the startups. This is something you can learn in a very short time on one place under one roof. And this is fantastic. Last but not least, for me is as well important fun element. I think I really enjoy being here and it's amazing.